Hello, I'm Whisper. This is Dyson Sphere Program. It is Boxing Day here in New Zealand. So happy Christmas for you guys who are having Christmas Day today. Everyone's kind of asleep and busy. Well, not that busy here, but yeah. Let's load up our beta game and have a look at doing our purple science. Oh yes, there's the dark fog attack. I need to do something about that eventually. Alright, let's have an overview look. So, we will be putting oil refinery here, which means that we will be getting plastic down here somewhere. We will also need to be doing fire ice. What else do we need? I mean, okay, we've got these, we can just pull them in. Oh yes, fire ice to carbon nanotube. I suspect we may as well just fill up this area. So if we do, say, plastic, fire ice, carbon nanotube, and maybe do the purple science up this area. Once we've done the nanotube, we should be able to then combine it. Yep, and oh yeah, those are big. Alright. We are running out of iron ore. How are we looking? Oh, even that's struggling. And that's because we have no magnets, and it's because we're running out of iron ore. What other iron do we have? We've got that one there, which currently makes steel and then feeds into our maul. That one's about run out. That one's yeah, and then we've got this one. Boy, we are short. Less than 500,000. We'll go through that pretty fast. Alright, iron is not our focus today. We will go purple science. And we'll look at iron another time. Next one, maybe. So, around here, I guess. What did I hit Z? I meant to hit X. Let's rip out all of this. We may as well make a good area. Let's take that as well. And now, let us... I'm tired of messing around with one. Huh, I missed one. Terrible Whisper. Let's just make this nice and flat. We'll need to go up there. We're probably out of... Yeah, we're out of foundation. Yeah, it'll do for now. Goodbye. Refining. So, let's do this. Bootstrap. Well, forming refined. Oh, I didn't even check to see. 2 of these will make 3 refined oil per second, costing 2 crude oil and 1 coal. Probably drag coal from down here somewhere, or maybe over here. Doesn't look like it's getting used for much. Right, focus. Oil. Let's shove it up here somewhere. Bit left. 3. Oops, I forgot these are only set up for Mark 1, so we need to upgrade, and then we can copy. So there's, what was that? 2 of them makes 3 refined oil a second, so there's 3. Six, 9 refined oil a second. We could actually put our plastic over here. We'll have a look in a minute. First, let's get our oil hooked up. Now, thankfully, we make 3 from 2, so that's 1.6, 3.2, 5, close to 6. So we should get about close to 9 oil out of here. Can we skin past? We can skin past. Put that to there. Excellent. There's alpha refined oil. It'll start piling out in a minute and no troubles whatsoever. Oh, no, it won't. First, I need to get some coal. Where's the coal I was looking at? You know, since we are not going to be making any more graphene by the old process, we can get rid of that. Now, coal comes in on this belt, goes out on this belt. We need coal for the oil, being refined. Yep. Thank you. And we need graphene. Sorry, energetic graphite. Question is, do we want to yeah, of course we want to. Right. So that takes 12 a second. How many will we be getting out of here? Possibly not 12 a second. Oops. Supposed to hit the rotate button. Look at topping it up a bit if we can. That ought to help. Do I try? Actually, no, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't try this, but I really want to. We can skin it in here and get it to there. Right, we should have about 30 coal a second. Hang on, you assume an average of 3. 21 coal a second. We're only going to use 12, leaving us with about 9, which is about what we need. Yep, okay, that actually works out quite nicely. Let's take this back down to a small one. Fact, let us not mess around. Let us get what we need. Put you there. You can go. Oop. Probably more than we want, to be honest. We don't need huge stockpiles. Oh. Reverse path, please. Excellent. So now what we can do is we can pull the graphene. Graphene. I've got graphene on the brain. The energetic graphite and the coal over for use over here. Let's put it to there. We'll just throw down that so it builds in less than forever. Well, that said, we do have good drones, so it's not awfully bad. Coal. Oops. You know what? If we pull coal up over here, it would help if I reverse the path first, wouldn't it? Okay, there we go. Now we're getting the oil out of there, and let's pull over this belt. I've got energetic graphite. Right, what do we need? We need plastic, and plastic be under here. Plastic produces 2/3 of a plastic. Why that? Because it takes 3 and I've only got 2 sitting there. Alright, let's put this here somewhere. Oh. Let's just make it there. It doesn't matter which belt it goes in on, so we just swap the belts around so I'm not playing sillies when I bring in that in the oil. Yep, that should work. Okay, so this one is 2/3, so 3 of these, get out of it, is 2 plastic a second. I'm out of, so there's 4 plastic a second, 6 plastic a second, which I think is about all that our refining there can handle. Where is our more? We want more of these. Excuse me. Okay, you do that while I hook things up. There's our plastic. Next will be fire ice to deuterium. Sorry, deuterium, fire ice to graphene, then to carbon nanotubes. I wonder why I said deuterium there. Alright, we have a fire ice, graphene here. We can sort of put them down there. If we bring it in from that ILS, that PLS, and that fits there. You'd almost think, alright, let's get the fire ice. Probably only need about half, and I guess we'll bring in the titanium as well. Probably only need about 2,000. Why'd I do that? We need to tile this first. So. And I didn't think to check what the 3 will make 4 graphene a second. So there's our 3, 4 graphene a second. Let's just go a little bit more. How much can we fit in here? 8, 12. It's probably silly, but alright, that'll do. Would pipe it directly into a ILS, that would go in as well. That's actually not a bad idea. Alright, let's get this thing going to start with. Or did I just do that? Let's get out the fire ice. We'll have it running while we wait. Carbon nanotube. Excuse me, the old allergies are still there. Each one of these produces 1 carbon nanotube. And, okay. Perhaps we should have shoved everything down a little bit further. I'm probably trying to overproduce, which is okay. Not like it's gonna hurt. Just means we have a bunch of idle stuff for a while. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carbon nanotubes every second, assuming that we have the stuff to feed it. What we'll do, if we put the graphene into a ILS at this end, then we can pull yes, then we can pull graphene out of an ILS straight down there, and the nanotubes can go straight into. Yeah, I didn't really line this up particularly well, but never mind, it will do. We'll slap an ILS down here, I think, and we'll feed the graphene and then the plastic in here. Graphene, yep, that will do the trick. Should we, actually, we might do it about there. Let's see, plastic first. Graphene. Carbon nanotubes. Where are we? Carbon nanotubes. Couldn't see for looking. Probably don't need more than a couple of thousand in here at a time. Ditto. We do not need this. Ah, that's an interesting thought. Right, graphene, and you go. Plastic, in you go. Should we put hydrogen in here? Possibly. No, what we should put in here, we should put in, what's the other thing? For the broadband, we should get crystal in there. Why is that belt going? Reverse time. Nope. In you go. Out you come. And I forgot to set that to graphene, but that's alright. Now we will have a boatload of things going through. And we need to do something about that hydrogen. And I think I know what we'll do with the hydrogen. We'll just throw it in here temporarily. let it fill up. Later we can do the fractionation down in this area. Yep. Right, we don't need you there anymore. You. What are we going to do here? Do we put it into a PLS or an ILS or what? Let's have a look. 8 seconds per to make. That means we're making 8 of these a second. We could make 4 of these. That would be 1632. Would make 4 a second, and that would do for this. We're not doing that. Go away. So we need essentially another PLS here. Doable. Because we do need to pull in the processors required. If we put all the stuff up there, alright, how close can I get a PLS here? Question is, can we get it close enough? Sorry, an ILS. I guarantee it ain't gonna go there, but we'll try. No. Here? Yeah, it likes it. We can certainly set up. How many? We're making 4 a second. 10 seconds each to make. That's 10 to make 1 a second, 40 a second. So we need, not 105, that's for certain. 40. But here, what's going on over there? We must have a... there. A strange place. Alright, purple. Oh. I just realised we're a bit short of space around. So, we might want to put it here instead. You know what? I don't think that we need to have the PLS there. I think we need to have it up here. Up to there a bit, because we will be needing to put in the assemblers for the broadband. So Let's go and put down our ILS again. About here. Yep. You will have broadband and processors, and I suppose we'll put the little tiny bit of buffer there. Shouldn't need more than a couple of thousand of these sitting around. Ditto. Let's try this again. Oh, still on transit. There you are. Is that 10? 11. Excellent. All right. Do have a bit of a gap in here, but no trouble. What we will do is we will take these, if any. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Figure that out later. Let's get our 4 sets of... Ooh, we may not get 4 sets of 8 out here. Alright, let's see, if we assume we will bring this out to here, that will be our particle broadband. Let's put a few more down here so that we get a little bit more in the way of build coverage. Those will come out of there. So we'll have plastic here. Let us see. Plastic. We are not going to get 4 here, are we? 4 rows are not going to fit. Let's see. We can do 3 rows of 11, that'll be 33. And we only need 32. So I think that might be what we do here. 11, 11, and 11. Whoops. Now, plastic. Yeah, mucky, messy, nasty. Go, Alright. Plastic broadband. And that would be plastic broadband, broadband, plastic. Oh. All right. Let's start with our plastic. Then we'll do our nanotubes. Finally, our crystal. And it might help if we actually powered this thing, eh? Oh, right. Broadband coming through. Nice. And our first information matrix, and I suppose we should both hook it up and then get our purple science researching something. Let's just pull this across. Tech time. Right, what do we want? Do you want... Technically, we could research it already. Let's go look at upgrades. These are probably more important for us right now. Get that. We then get some of these. Is it this one? Yeah. More energy. More energy. Probably as far as we need to get on these. Let's go for this. Why the heck not? We should really go for quantum chip. Then we can get our gravity matrix. Though we do have plenty of things to do before that. Oh, yep, full. Excellent. Let us save at this point. Let's have a quick look at how things are going. Yeah, you are going to be chock-a-block with that very soon. You know what can fix that? Casimir crystals. Except that we don't have any right now because we do not have the tech. Casimir, well, we have the Casimir crystals tech, but not the quantum chip tech. There's not much point in doing one set. Alright, do I have anything that I need to throw in here? Yes, indeed. Excellent. Now the next step, I guess, will be producing deuterium. Fractionation time. Actually, I don't think we have any fractionators. Well, we have a gap here. Guess where we're going to put down a fractionator build. Maybe we should do it over here somewhere. Let's have a look. Another assault. Goodness, they're coming thick and fast. Not good. Fractionator. Do we have fractionators? We do have fractionators. Okay, it looks like we can put it in there. Oh, no, maybe not. Yuck. That's in the way. And if I turn it, it's probably still in the way. Kind of yuck shoehorning it in there, but alright. look like we have glass on the network. We do have steel. I know we've got these, obviously. Do we have stone on the network? No, we don't. Alright, so we need to go put them on. I think we've got a couple down here, yep. Huh, just sitting here doing nothing. That is odd, to say the least. Very peculiar, but never mind. Alright, let's see. Fractionators. Probably down here. Like I think I've been saying 4 or 5 dozen times already. Now we should potentially just pull hydrogen out of here into a PLS, fractionate it. A few times I'll use a PLS rather than ILS. And put the deuterium back into the system. Yeah, that'll do. Lord, you don't get much for you. Well, they're not fast. Excellent. Well, we have a location, so... take that out just in case, but I don't think we'll need it. Let's get down a PLS. Actually, no, let's look. I do have a fractionator set up. Ah, that one uses... that one uses pile sorters. We can do that. I'm just going to pause. Back in a bit. Alright, back again. Mental note, trim all this out. Let's see. Pile sorters, we need to... we'll just make some. Get out of there. Alright. Just barely get one more in there, and we need some more. You build while I go. Let's see. slow. Fourteen of them, each requiring 2 pile sorters, so that's 28. What do they require from memory and magnetic, hypermagnetic and processors? 1 of each. 28 processors, goodness me. Magnetic. No, we've got them somewhere here. Not, yes. So we need another 3. Absolutely no point to going overkill on those. PLS time. Come on, PLS. Here we are. Oh, I see. They were designed to be fed from the left. Well, that is easy fixed. What am I doing here? Get it together. In. Alright, we can at some point now work on fusion rods. Actually, I had a brain, I'd have put that in as PLS and done fusion rods here. As an ILS. Oh dear. There. Since it looks like I can, let's just do that. Thank you. That will stack them up to the max they can and keep them as stacked as possible, which should give us a much better chance of getting deuterium. Right, that is good. Very good, actually. Looks like we're definitely making a couple a second, which is sweet. How are we looking? 1 hour, 2 minutes. We'll save here. Done an A and a B? No, I've done a B instead of an A. Apparently, I was half asleep. And quick, this one is A. What is needed for fusion rods? That and that. Well, we got that. We can definitely get these. We can get some of these, probably only 1,000. Proliferating that is, well, we can do that just for the ones we want. Let's see, what are we wanting here? Deuteron fluorides. And these things require, we don't need heaps. We can essentially trickle feed. Why? This is what's so annoying. You look at something in one screen and it's down here, and then it's up here, and then it's over here. Here I am complaining. First world problems, just annoying. Okay. "12 seconds to make 2. So 12 assemblers or 6 assemblers to make on average 1 a second, which is really plenty. So let's do it. Oh, why did I do that? Derp. You need to be the titanium alloy. Yeah, there we go. That will be tons and tons. Let's put this back in over here. And there's our first 12. We've got all this proliferated and we don't have to care about it now. Now that we have these. That said, let's put down a very tiny little proliferation thing like I did before. Remember what I said? Prime example. Where's the Deuteron fuel rods? Oh, it's down here. These. Where's the Deuteron fuel rods? They're not down here, they're up here. Can be a little bit aggravating. Oh, looks like we've run out of hydrogen. Excellent. Just what we needed. Fiction. Way more than we need, but hey, it does not hurt. Thank you for your proliferated fuel. Should I? Yeah, I think I will. Point, I'm going to say that is good. We'll just clean up these babs and then we'll stick a pin in it, eh? Whoop. Careful. No more out here. No more out here. Maybe I shouldn't stick a pin in it. Maybe I should turn around and work a little bit on our own, because we are going to need belts eventually. Going 26, you're not really going, and the reason you're not really going is because this thing is not really going, because we are short of this magnets. In the end, we are going to have to probably work on that now, actually. Rip down a lot of this. And throw in a PLS, sorry, an ILS. In fact, yes. We'll do this for a little bit. That will at least temporarily get our belts running again until we figure out something else to do. Excuse me. Alright, PLS. We have iron currently, which we will end up doing because we've taken out that. Yes. Yes, that's all been taken out. It's going to there. ILS time. Can't see quite what I'm doing. There we are. Yes. Okay, we want, since I'm here, all done. Come on. Unboard. Icarus. Alright, we are going to be very much short of the magnets required, though I have not set any up remotely. So we'll just have a think about that at some point. Next-ish. At this point though, everything is going along quite happily. Researching. Hmm. Nice. It's nice to get up to some decent power, although surprisingly combustible units did quite well for us. Alright, at this point we'll say this is 17 and stick a pin in it. So let's go. Hope you enjoyed that one. Watching me thrash around like an idiot. And yeah, this has been Dyson Sphere Program. Enjoy. There comes the dark fog. Straight away to spoil our day. Maybe not. We'll just sit you to oh no, we'll let it go as far as it wants. What the heck? Alright, cheers and enjoy.